Hello everybody, today I will be making a new video on this Labrynth deck that I have cooked up here. I honestly think that this deck is honestly really good right now with the transaction rollback, and honestly Arias is not really that good. The card is nice to have, but in this build I'm not going to be using it. So this is just standard furniture build, I guess. And I guess we'll just go by card. You got the one cook lock. One is the best. You don't need more than one because of just how searchable it is. And then the 3 maxi, 2 story because we can't have 3, 3 ash, 2 shandrag, 1 ecclesia for the Nadir servant engine, which is actually really good in this deck. We got the 1 Ariane just in case we have something in our hand that we just want to throw away or summon the Ariana. And this is actually really good for when you have a big welcome Labrynth, because during your opponent's turn you can go, when you have these two on the field, you can go Ariane, summon Ariana, add this, or go for this, discard something, set this. So then you go into your opponent's turn, you go activate this, summon this, return back the Ariana effect, draw, summon the Ariana effect, search. So it's a search no matter what, and you still get the pop on this. Then we have the Mudor and the Keldo. I feel they're nice. They're nice to draw, as well as to mill off the Kitkalos. Then we have the Soul, one Lovely, one Lady. Now, one Lady is actually really nice because 2 is starting to become a bit much. But if there's a lot of banishing going around, then we need to play 2. And even at 2, it's not that bad. Like, if you draw it, you can just spare summon it, and you don't have to, like, summon it off the welcome or the big welcome. 1 extra, sadly. Triple Servant. This card is nuts. It's either a draw 1 plus punishment and a body, a mill 5 plus punishment and a body, or punishment body and a pop, or return back to the hand. So this card is really versatile for what it adds. Prosby, Labrynth, 2 call by, 1 barrier because I feel it really helps out with the other matchups that are not Snake Eyes. Triple Imperm because it's just good hand shot that goes through talents. Double Punishment. We play 2 because if we get the ability to add off the Ecclesia, a second one never hurts, and it's a good card. Double Welcome Labrynth. We don't need more than 2. 1 Tears with Overroot. This is like Ice Dragon's Prison, but it doesn't matter what type it is, and it doesn't banish, but it's still good enough because it doesn't destroy and it sends. Dharma Karma Cannon is just so useful. Holy crap, this card is really good. It's like Torrential Tribute, but it doesn't hurt you and it locks off your opponent's zones. And if they have towers, you can just deal with the towers. Triple Big Welcome. This card is so powerful. My god, it's just so good. Then we have Triple Rollback. This card makes the deck because it lets you make some really powerful boards, and sometimes you don't even really need it. It's just backup. If your opponent just draws something insane like an Ash off their second turn, you have this in your grave. Now onto the extra deck. This is our punishment and our Nadir servant target. Kit Callus is something new that I have not seen, but I saw it off a couple of decks and I really like it. So yeah, this just lets us mill 5, and since we have a lot of like good graveyard cards, like a Welcome, a big Welcome's not that bad, Mudora, Kildo, one of the furnitures, and most importantly, transactional back. It's so nice to just mill 5. And so we're going up to the Garura. The Garura just lets us draw an extra card. Malong is an alternative to Antis. We can just bounce something back. Pegasus, I like it. If something of your own gets destroyed, you get to shuffle back into the deck. Chaos Angel is just a beautiful card. I love it. Nothing I can really say about it. Baguska, if somehow you get to 2 Ariana or 1 Ariana and an Ariana. Same with the Garis. So you can go into Zeus. 1 Dark, 1 Muckracker, 1 Underworld Goddess, and 1 Bucephalus, so you can send the Garura and draw anyways. Now let's get on to a replay. And this is going to be the replay of the day. Just fast forward. So we're playing against Tearlament, and they draw that grass. So they just mill like crazy here. They get all the Tearlament cards. They have Transaction, which is interesting. They get Revolution Synchron, which is another interesting one. They get a Snow and a Mudora. And as you can see, my hand is not really that good. So this is going to be interesting. So here he goes. He goes into the Kit Kalos. Summon, send, effect. Just the regular Tearlament gameplay. I mean, this guy is just a gamer, I guess. Yeah, that's interesting. So he's playing rollback so he can copy the effect of Needlebug Nest so he can mill even more cards, which I thought was really interesting. Let's continue. He gets... That's a really nice draw. Effect, mill a couple more cards. He goes into Super Poly. Maybe he messed up here. I don't know. So he's just going to go straight into Collider Heart. Activate the Haveness. And just summon a nice little window. And I think that was the end of the turn. No. So this is a Suliek and a Meta Noise. And so what do I do here? I draw Shandrag. So, Servant first of all. Maxi? I mean, Maxi doesn't bother, so I'm going to keep the call by for something more important like a Haveness or something like that. So I get an Ecclesia. And Malong. And here I send Malong because that Collider card was going to be a big pain in the butt with him having a Sulekan or Meta Noise. So I just wanted to shuffle it back into the hand so I don't have any problems. And I go for the normal summon of Ariana here, which is gonna get me a copy of nothing because he has Sulek. And he goes, and I just hope he doesn't mill anything off this. And there we go, the one of Hadness. But thank God I kept the call by, so I just banished it, and he has Mudora. So now Mudora's not a problem anymore. I can probably go for a Kit Kalos play. He shuffles back Karma effect as well to add a Pearl Arena. I go Shandrak, sending the Ecclesia because I already have a punishment and I can recycle it back with the Servant next turn. And I just set turn pass. He goes for the Pearl Arena, Reinhardt. I go for the Big Welcome because what is the chance that he has an actual good Tearlament card in hand? The Haveness is in deck, so I doubt he drew that. He has one Sharon, one Reinhardt. So the chance is almost zero that he has something in his hand that's a Tearlament monster. So I go for the lovely play so that I can pop in hand. And you know, Shandrak, lovely. And he plays Snow. But he is under window. So he cannot summon any more for the rest of the turn. And so if he summons, I decide to pop the Snow because he has no summons, I don't care. Normal summon Reinhardt, send. Nothing. Meta Noise effect. Shuffle, send. Nothing. So he has to go just for the battle phase. I decide to pop, send Kit Kalos, mill 5. I milled only a welcome, which is nice, but it's not that great. So he just battles over the lovely. Now, he is getting destroyed by his own window, which is funny. And I draw Maxi, which is funnier. And now we go for the Nadir Servant. We draw one, had the Ecclesia. Transaction. Now that is a draw. And I set, I normal, add the Stoby just in case for next turn. Summon, add another punishment. Big welcome so I can bounce back the Ariana. He goes for Snow for some reason. So then I can trigger off all my welcome. And my welcome Labrynth and the Chandelier. So just set one. Set another big welcome because sadly I had milled away my Labrynth. And so it's his turn. He goes for Vsauce to pop his own window. Which is really good for me because now he just has 2 bodies and I can go for a Maxi. So I draw a Mudora. So I really want to get greedy here and summon out the lady, big welcome, summon out the lovely, return the punishment, the Ecclesia, trigger off all my welcomes, and Suliak, but I just go effect 2 I can pop. But I didn't know that he can just destroy one card he controls. It doesn't need to be a V-Star Underworld Tournament. So I just said send the, he sends the punishment. He sends the snow. And with punishment I send a Bucephalus, so that I can just draw one more time. And I just play, send a Mudora, don't have to worry about any more tier cards. And he's under Maxi. He goes with snow again, I guess. Can't lose anything anymore. I draw one more Ariana. See, I see he's going for a rank 4 play. So instead of just playing like a normal man, I have all the materials in the world. I just go for that and I just go call Xyz. And he summons Vicious Astral out. Now that was a jump scare in itself. I did not know what to do here, so I just waited, I guess, to end the turn. He attacks. He would have won had he not put the snow into attack. But yeah. And now I'm just free to play on my own. I have everything I could ever want. So we just go with the normal Ariana. And it's off to the races. See, I'm gonna go for the Ariana play. Chain Link 4 off of only the Labrynth cards. Draw an Ash. And I just start cleaning up the board bit by bit. But at this point I'm starting to run low on time. So I'm just playing as fast as I can. I don't care what's happening on the board. I don't even decide to pop that. So he goes for snow again. I call Maxi, I'm pretty sure. No, I don't. I'm just afraid of everything. And he goes snow again, banishing his entire field. Snow, pull down. I just go Karma so I don't have to lose anything just in case. And I just have so much material going on that I do not care about anything. I just flip, flip, flip. Go straight to battle. No grave, so snow is not good anymore. And I just punch for game. So that was the showcase of the deck. I hope you enjoyed. And I hope to see you again very, very soon.